to welcome out our next contestant for our talent portion of the pageant. Put your hands together, show some love, and make some noise for contestant number 2, Miss Pinky Promise.
Well, good evening, judges, and good evening, Clap King Cakes. How we feeling? Yes, I love the energy. Yes. Well, I'm Pinky Promise. I am 36 years old, which means in gay years I have died already. I know, R.I.P. I'm from a little town called Conway, where if Republican had a cent, it would be Conway. I am currently single, and yes, it is my fault. However, I did go to therapy once, so I am cured. Thank you, thank you. Dating in our community is hard. Dating gay men is hard. Am I right, ladies? Tony Palmer, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Because I'm approaching 40 quickly, which I find homophobic, because I don't know what I'm going to be next. Because I'm too old to be a twink, I'm too young to be a daddy, and I'm too broke to be a sugar daddy. 20-something-year-old friends like to joke around and ask how I met guys before the internet. And first off, fuck you. Second off, we met other homosexuals like our forefathers did in the bathroom stalls. We also had the precursors to your Grindr and Scruff, which was our Adam for Adam and Manhunt.com. If you know, thank you. There's gotta be another old bitch in here somewhere. If you know, you know. We also met through mutual friends, which is your friend's friend's ex-boyfriend. Some of us also met in the back of the car in a parking lot. I know it is you. But now at 36, I don't want to have sex in a car in a parking lot. Because the only people that are having sex in a car are polyester fox and criminals. Are criminals. Let's go back to my house that I'm paying a mortgage on, where I'm in reach of my antidepressants and my heating pad. That's what I need for a good night. Now, don't get me wrong, back when I was their age, I was a slut. I gave it to men who did not deserve me. Sad, sad. Because when it came to men, I was man crazy. You know, very into washboard abs, tan skin, nothing behind the eyes. Very Abercrombie model, 2002. You probably took a picture with them. But now that I'm at 36, there's only one type of body that I'm into. Can you guess? It's a dad bod. I'll just give it away. And I'll give you 2 reasons why I want a dad bod. First off, it's got the perfect locking mechanism when you're about to ride the dad bod. So get comfortable, not too comfortable, because it's gonna be a long night. Once you get ready, you're gonna slide in, lift up that pooch, lock it down on you, and you are ready to go all night. Reason number 2 is because I know when I see that stomach, I know he eats, I eat, we eat, and we're gonna eat good. Because you don't get a dad bod by eating salads. He needs to be educated enough to know the difference between Stonewall and Stonehenge, and yes, and to God, that can happen. He needs to know the struggle of getting film developed. He also needs to be around my age, but not too young to where his slang confuses me. Question, is bussin' good?
Yeah!
Good, I was told that at the last hookup, so good, I got that worked out right. I still use Facebook, which is like my only social media outlet, which I told was very millennial of me, which caused me to backhand them as a reflex.
No, you're good, girl.
Thank you. They also taught me why the hell Instagram has an archive and delete function. Is that anyone else I'd have to explain to?
I just learned that.
Okay.
I don't
Well, they
know
also
that.
taught me how to properly use hashtags. Hashtag, let's get me promise. Hashtag, is this comedy? Hashtag, you know. And I teach them about healthcare deductions and tax credits and escrow. Ooh, baby, baby. Hashtag, healthcare is sexy. Hashtag, everything hurts. Hashtag, it's 2024, know your fucking status. Okay? Hashtag that. I started doing Giant at 32, and no one explained to me the amount of inappropriate messages from men who aren't gay, but think you're pretty in makeup. And they'll message me, and they want me to literally put drag on to have sex with them. And what do I get for building this boat for the past 4 to 5 hours? And I quote Trey, this dick. sad, isn't it? Now, don't get me wrong, I've tried lots of things, except pussy. Mark that one off the list. I even tried hooking up in drag once, and let me tell you, it was an experience, okay? We met at the club, it was great, we were flirting. I had enough time to go to my house to get out of 40% of the drag I was in to be able to fuck him. Because if you were in full drag, it's not happening for a good minute. So we get back to my house, you know, he's rubbing my back, he's Latino, he's whispering, I don't know what the fuck he was saying. You don't have to tell me what you're saying, just say it. But say it slowly, in the back of my ear. And he started massaging my back, and he started going down. And before I knew it, he had completely ripped my wig off my head. Now, being that this was my first time having sex in drag, I wasn't sure if I should just, you know, kind of like, hey, give me my wig back, or like, because I was facing this way. So I decided I'm just gonna turn around, look him in the eye, and as I do, I see a fistful of my wig in his hand, and he looks at me and he goes, bro, I don't think that was supposed to happen. And that's when I knew I had made it. I had made it, I was a drag queen! Thank you! Thank you! That's just a little peek behind the curtain. By the way, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Thank you and good night!
Make some noise for contestants.